Today's lesson is equations with multiple operations. This is going to look a lot like some of the harder problems we had yesterday. Basically the same thing. We have our equation here, and instead of just giving us one thing, we're going to have to fill out this entire table. So we have our input and our output. So going back a few lessons, we're going to be using the same things. So here's our input. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 6. And then we're going to plug each of these into our equation and see what we get. So first of all, I'm going to put that 1 in for x. So we have 18 divided by 1 plus 4 equals y. So, what are we going to do first? We're going to do the parentheses. So 18 divided by 1 is 18. Then we add our 4. So 18 plus 4 equals y. So what is 18 plus 4? It is 22. So 22 equals y. So we can put that 22 there in our output. So when x is 1, y is 22. Okay, but we have to finish our whole table. So we're going to use the same equation, but this time we're putting 2 in for x. So 18 divided by 2 plus 4 equals y. So parentheses first. 18 divided by 2 is 9, plus 4 equals y. 9 plus 4 is 13. So 13 equals y, or y equals 13. So we can put 13 there in our table. Next we're going to put 3 in for x. So 18 divided by 3 plus 4 equals y. So parentheses first. 18 divided by 3 is 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. So y equals 10. Just one more spot to fill in. Okay, so this time we put our 6 in for x. So, oops, I accidentally wrote my x. There we go. So now I put my 6 in for x. So 18 divided by 6 is 3 plus 4 equals y. And 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 equals our y. Okay, one done. Copy this one down with me. So write this in your notebook. 7 plus x times 4 equals y. We have our input of x and our output of y. And we're just going to use 1, 2, 3, and 4 as our input to keep it simple. So we put in 1 for x. We do the parentheses first. So 7 plus 1 is 8 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32. So we put in our 32. Next, we put our 2 in for x. So 7 plus 2 times 4. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. And that's our y. So we put it in our table. So when we put in 2, we get out 36. Now we put in our 3 for x. 7 plus 3 times 4. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 times 4 is 40. And we got 40. And last of all, we have our input of 4. So we put 4 in for x. 7 plus 4 is 11. And we have 11 times 4 equals y. 11 times 4 is 44. Put that into our table, and now it's done. Okay, next question for you to do along with me. We have 12 plus x minus 1 equals y. So we have our input of x, our output of y, and we're going to go with 1, 2, 3, and 4 again as our inputs. So we put in our 1, which gives us 12 plus 1 minus 1 equals y. So we do our parentheses first. 1 subtract 1 is 0. And then we have 12 plus 0, which is 12. So hopefully that one went quick for you. So with an input of 1, our output is 12. Okay, so we do our parentheses first. 2 subtract 1 is 1. Then we have 12 plus 1 equals y. 12 plus 1 is 13, so we put 13 into our output. Next we put in our 3 for x. So 12 plus 3 subtract 1. 3 subtract 1 is 2. So we get 12 plus 2 equals y. And 12 plus 2 is 14. So y equals 14. One more left to go in our table. So we're going to put in a 4 for x. So we have 12 plus 4 minus 1 equals y. We do parentheses first with our order of operations. So 4 subtract 1 is 3. 12 plus 3 equals y. 12 plus 3 equals 15. So we're done. Okay, here's your first problem to do on your own. So we've got our input of d, our output of y. Made sure I kept my variables correct this time. So we've got an input of 1, an input of 2, an input of 3, an input of 4. Figure out what the output is. Number 2. We have x plus 7 subtract 5 equals y. And your inputs are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4 again. Number 3 is 12 divided by x, subtract 2 equals y. Inputs, once again, are 1, 2, 3, and 4. And last of all, number 4, we have 5 times 5 plus x equals y. And our inputs, again, are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring your notebooks to class tomorrow, and we'll see how you did.